Major breach of Imphal River at Oinam Tingel, Singjamai and Iril River at Taret, leading to significant flooding in various places. Breached rivers yet to be repaired. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addresses Manipur crisis in Rajya Sabha, says government making constant efforts to restore peace. State and centre engaging with all stakeholders. BJP Manipur spokesperson Ilangvam Johnson praises MP Bimola Koijam for raising Manipur tragedy in parliament, but says focusing on root causes of crisis would have been more effective. And 48-hour general strike called by JSC against killing of T.H. Ibomcha hits normal life in Thoubal district. JSC wants statewide strike if authorities fail to arrest his killers. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm JOYSHREE USHAM, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. The two major rivers of Manipur, the Imphal River and the Iril River, have breached at several places, inundating nearby residents. Efforts are being made to repair the breached areas. A major breach of the Imphal River has occurred at Oinam Tingel and Singjamai areas, leading to significant flooding. It has affected movement along the Indo-Myanmar road. Large parts of Kakwa have been submerged. Other areas which have been inundated include Khongnang Phidekpi, Waikhom Laikai and Maying Laikai. Some parts of Thongju Assembly Constituency and most parts of Langtabal Assembly Constituency are also underwater. In the wake of a flood crisis, power around the affected areas has been cut off for safety reasons. The breach, which began early today, is yet to be repaired. Authorities are working to manage the situation and mitigate further damage. Residents in affected areas are advised to take necessary precautions and follow updates from local authorities. Impact News brings you a special report.
Koino Zila Jirin Pharmacy, Sinjamai Sangtem, Lekai Mapadani, Haribum Pharmacy, Makapan, Kitang Sataraga, Sinjamai Oinam Tingel, Haribum Pharmacida, Narang Numidang, Imphal Tuel Gilo number, Kaibagi, Sinjamai Akoibagi, Lekai Kamarom, Sing Tumjan Latuna, Hauzik, LDA, SDRF, NDRF Kitim Latuna, Isound Awaban and Lavamiation Rescue Toba, and I York Posing Putorpa, Amadi, Watching Hodok Tabaxing Satari, Hariba, Tuel Gilo number, Kaibagi to Osina, Kayamuyana. Among the Tokpa, Aduga Hosik, Sing Imaisi, one Calibra, Hantarabra, Hypotic Matanga, Mayam Puna Miyang Taminasi. Ozikuna, Sanjali Pumsi, Hariba Sinjamai, the Sanctem Lekai, Mapadaki, Karas and Zelabaleva, Sinjamai, Sanasam Kolu, Okram Lekai, Haim Pamsi Sale, Kuna Sasari Pumasisu, Asian Highway number, National Highway number 2, Oriba, Indo Myanmar, Indo Burma Road, Highway Pumsani, Pumsitasu, Kugi, Singsi, Kuyo, Dori Haitare. Yet the Uriba, do oil the Uriba Yum sing a sing sang Bahore, yet Tanga, the lady was in a Simisakun Kazu Haribo Inam Tingel, the Longbal Kaibas in the Marum Oraga, sing somebody holy. And whom see the Manipur Fire Service Kit Team, SDRF, NDRF, Arambai Tengol, Manipur Police Kit Team sing Latuna, Miam sing Mating Pamaki Tabakan Satari. Yam Namaru will be over Indo Burma Road Sida, Kogil main road Sida Haitare, sing si Kuyo Buna, Hariba. Lambi segi nak jita sangsil level lek sing dadi singi imai si hena wangangani haibagi thajabaduni singjamai okram lekai hauji audio film mayam puna miyang taminasi kamikai lambi segi miyam na
Sige, isa ko lisya ngarang kung baroga minute dai dagi tam thoi dai dagi ahingi ising de kitang din nemdar inji amma ni din nemdar yum se yam de dari de khang wang inji ani gum badi yum de sang edo ga sumang ka gaidi khwang yo
ai nga dum dum
Sumangdani, yung sumangdani. Koi si lambi si Okram Lekai dagina Oinam Tingel tawa si main road tasat pada koi ngam ira yam kanba himlakta phawraga hauji ji oinam thingelgi ngarang kai ki ba number kai ki mafam di yongna bani kon sarisi aste uri bise ira ije senjin lang khalaga mamang pang sakhala kan dani hujiki turen gi torban dai tuse sigi mafam jida kun sakhalaga ken to bangam da bhai tare ira ije am kaman gi maram oidana koi sat pada yam khudong cha de duna phawraga sona kan dagi maningum dagi phawra kan da mafam adu turen torban du yongna bani kon sa duri bise mamangi haukiba kogi rimal cyclone lakpai matam dasu harim phamasi sing saw mayong lakhite aduga handaki asina sahi humpu muki matungda humpu gi matungda yamna sawba sing saw ni lekai sina mayong naribsi lekai sina te sing saw mayong naribsi unam thingel okram lekai ngakhom lekai kawarom site su sing saw ji miyam na mayong nari kuno phali phamsi ngang fa tulen ni lonambang kai bo nam thingel ma pado sala bani mang du di basi nam thingel gi lampak hai ta le na bi lampak ni o ye jo ge ba tin ku gan ni pu ngarang numidang atheng bada ifal tu reg longnom kai khri basin mai onam thingel lekai gi turel torban adudani harim phamasida sinjamai ward number 17 intake PSED Manipur gi loisangji hek nakanda fit nifurom pakna hariba lodamba chi kai ki badagi hauji ising yam kanna irei akanba irei galona makha pakna ising chentherakli aduga hariba ifal turel gi imai sisu yamna ka hena tadaba aduga ising irei kalmana maram oiraga hariba ngarang kai ki lodamba si मेन होनाबदा मियाम दा अचौ सिंगबा मदी ओइरी मरी लेना डिपार्टमेंट की माइकाई दगी मियो क्या लाक्तुना अमदी लेकाई मियाम अमदी अरमबाई तेंगोल की थोमी सिंगना होजिजिक हारिबा काय खब लौनम बालसी मेनसिनवा अंगम थाक्ता होनदी अदुमकु इसिंग मांग द उरिबा इसिंग की इरेसी यामना काय न तंजिबना मरम ओयगा साउन खुदों चादब माइ उनरी होजिक फावगी उनदी कैमरा पर्सन यूएन अरामगन पादम जरिबा ज्योतिन खुंद्राकपम इंपैक्ट न्यूज ओनाम थिंगेल
Some heavy. Some. Yeah, was a queen lady from say, Singjamay Wama Catholic, Singjamay Wama Catholic, Carino Harakanda, Impan to the Nong Pok Tango Sharu, Aduga, Nasai, Koi Lap Timna, a song Kai home room, Sai Sanjare, my case, Kairijaga, Impal to and Ginong Tuk Tangba, Aduga Jaga Kaiba, Masiki Jagat Savasina, Oinam Ting and Amasung, Waikum Lekagi, Lunava, Jagata Kaibani, Nasai Kona Sangbakanda, Kairi Bumsi, Paep, Adagi, Wanung Gungchalaga. Kanna thingna balak na bani madudi lekai gi club ki mayam yaure adu mathakta department gi kari gi mayam shiori JCB ani hum mafam si thabak taw ledi hujik su ledi ekhoi ngai su ujare aduga leibak ki madi phun asi thingna bo hona changa da leibak ki madugi quantity haiba tai madu chapchan paira thame hujik la idi ngai haibirak pada club ki meeting haibirak pada asigi mafam si wa amasung borwell asik pipe nung thadaraga thingba asi hek phibam laksalapaka som turenlom thangmu maikeida phaklong thadarak podunu ju uru phangise phaklong thadaba se aduki matik luri jaga se phaklong si makha ta na janghngi bawi phaklong masigi thujik thadaki phaklong dugi adugi mathakta hanana mafam sida phaklong mayam thadara leire phaklong sek thadaba phibam loishalakpa phaklong thadaba loishalakpa ising se isen kanna Chenjandre, Kari Pump Station, Kana Chenjandre, Hyderabad Kandani, JCB are the ready later, Masiki Lebak Sing say, Hujiki Heidi, but Kaidi, but Lonomani, Lonoman, Tali from say, Sorona put Nipu Yankay, put Yankay Payare, put Yankay say, Kairi Bajaga, put Yankay Mukizaga say, Lebak means Lakadoni, Lebak means another other JCB Mam later, Hujay cameraman, the video journalism request to give to the Paglong, see, Loktoba Leptri, Happy Leptri, Paglong Loktori happy. Adu Ngasai. Singami Woman Catholic, ai lepchari se turen gi torban gi nongpuk thang basaruk tani oja ming kari ko bi oja
Bisorjit ko ji
sojik koi oja bisojit ngasai thing ba khopje ngasai di khara ubire hujik se thing ba je phibam laksalakpa loisalakpa kari tanjano hujik leri se
hojikti ayam basarukti laksil ne laure habidi moi phaglong thadari je bo sai nakalani magne ba asom nakan sai se se ahan timing thadagre ba adui marakta silaiba kha thadaraga som sai se sisu muwa yungaga moi je phaglong thadaraga asi karak silaibak na sapna ba hojikti thingma ngamme na laure moi
ngamme lo yare habidi oja habidi si oja bisu habidi si lognam ban gi asom thangba adi maning thangbagi sai si phaglong thadagre hujikchina lognam ban gi nongpok thangba saruk kari afam sigi nongpok lom thangba saruk ta phaglong thadare phibam laksalakpagi tanja du yore phaglong se moina si thadaba loibaga leibak haine habani ai haye oja khangjening ni ngasai di yengbirak panina phaglong thadaba loradi ngaki matung de leibak haiba yawi ta
admana leibak thadagra di moi ising chingin basi pura thingba ngamme na dum laurani
hujik chung sai chenjal lamba changdei di
changdei yam nem thare
khara handaramani yes masini hotpu honaradi mayam chang honawani hotpu honaradi mai pai habani impan turen si ising chawkhra poni manipur manung da khwai chawba turen ni adubu thingna ba honarak phase leikai gi club ki mayam honarak kanda honarak phase department gi kari gi mayam changhil ka honarak phase hujik bogda lei tanja se wa yungba aduga paip yungjanbai thabak tu loire longnam man gi maning thangba side tu phalong hakre somda leibiram ba oja buisojet ngasai dagi sigi thingiba jaga se singamai wangba khetre lekai rom da lepaga yengmani haibirakpada maning nom thangba longnam mangi maning thom thangba side si khoi phalong hapu loire hojik nongpok lom thangba saruk se hapi masigi phem je hapu loibagadi leibak haijelakpagi tanja duni aduna hojik se maroina khoina thamjadoi si ayengba singda thingबगी थबक से हुजिक राउंड अबाउट 80% मुक्ति फिबम लाक्सले अदुना अयाम लौनमबान की करी लेबक हाप तो वाली फगलों माइके अनिमक हापलोरदी लेबक हापगी तंजा योरनी अदुगदी चंगजलिब ngarang लौनमबान काइरिब ओयाम थिंगेन अमसुंग वाइखोम लेकै मरकता फुजांखैमुक इम्फान तुरेनगी लौनमबान काइरिब जगह से थिंगब पुमलोय लोरपगी तंजा दुनी आइना चौराउना हाइजरबदा 80% चामदा 80% दी मरफू की चांगदि लोइसले अयाम सु लोइसले हुजिक 20% मुक्त ngai हौरे मई नुंगी करी की फैसिलिटी खुदोंग चाब लेग्रे जेसीबी नाकंदा खाम लेग्रे लेबाक मयाम लौरइब लेबाक सिंचे हुजिक रेडी लेरे हेक याबगा हाइजननब वीडियो जर्नलिस्ट अखोई चुंखाम सुभाष हेक ngasai दि लाइव तौमिनजरक पने सुभाष का आइगा मफम सिदा अदुम लेरी मदुदी आयिंग सिंदा अखोइना पाउगी ओइरकपा लोइसलकपदा ngasai kai हिब जगह दो थिंगनबा होनरकपदो फिबम लाक्सले हाइब थमजननबा होनजरकपनी वीडियो जर्नलिस्ट सुभाष चुंखाम सुभाष कलोनना आई इसा शरचंद्र शर्मा इंपैक्ट न्यूज की दमकता सिंगजमई वांग मखेत्र लेकाई इम्फाल
Personnel and a team led by Khunrakpam ACMLA TH Lokeshwar have evacuated flood-hit residents from their waterlogged homes in Thangjam Laikai, Taret Khul, Imphal East District. Excess water from the Iril River, which overflowed after a 100-foot stretch of the river bank collapsed, inundated several houses in the area. The SDRF and MLA Lokeshwar's team acted swiftly to rescue residents trapped in their homes due to the flooding. MLA Lokeshwar inspected the flood situation and attributed the cause to what he termed as an artificial flood. He blamed the state government for negligence and demanded accountability from the contractor responsible for the construction of the retaining wall in the area. The MLA called for imprisonment of the contractor and related department officials, including the Water Resources Minister, Chief Engineer and Executive Engineer. Flood-hit people of Taret Khul appreciated MLA Lokeshwar and SDRF personnel for their rescue effort.
Tiga toruba kada idane ba hayang dentra ado tiga toruba nipa adune hogi AC hogi roita phone tawre machine ba je phar ga book tawgadam ni isu book tawgadam ni one lambi je thadali me sita je lambi ni sigi side bam je da si side bam je ler me ba lambi ni ki loi tak thalaga sagi thongal andra me ising thok phujalaga lambi je phakthar chaki ni chai kun thani put tawtaga mana chai ri tini wan chamile chamiraga phadale ba haibidam da digi ri tini wa ji mai mai fiu da tawrum da si irang gi thoi ne si khuseng di isa one aduga masigi dai to punamak se water रिसोर्स की मिनिस्टर मसामक मसू रेस्पॉन्सिबल लोगदमी मसामक फिल लाइंगदमी अदु सुन कॉन्ट्रैक्टर बुक तोगदमी
टिका तौरमीबा पायन हुबना तौरमीबजिना अखोइना जो हाइजब मतमदा याम तथोपिगनो अदु लेबा हाइबी हाइबी लेबा हाइबीदबिदा हैनी हारगा चटपिगरे यामबदा.
Residents in and around Imphal city are grappling with severe flooding caused by continuous rainfall over the past few days. The bridge of major rivers in Imphal city has led to significant inundation in several areas. These include Wangkai Angomlekai in Wangkai Assembly constituency, which is particularly prone to floods and has been submerged since yesterday. Houses, properties, roads and lanes in the locality are affected. Many residents have shifted to safer places, while some have moved to higher stories of their homes to avoid the floodwaters. This flooding follows closely on the heels of the impact from Cyclone Rimal, which recently caused widespread destruction in various parts of Manipur. The state is now experiencing a second wave of flooding due to ongoing heavy rain. First Battalion Manipur Rifles has opened a new control room at its banquet hall to provide 24 hours assistance to the people of Manipur for rescue, relief and rehabilitation in the wake of prevailing flood and landslide situations caused by incessant rainfall. Press note issued by Manipur Chief Secretary informs that the control room is working under the supervision of Principal Secretary Arun Kumar Sinha with representatives including IGP K. Khabib, Director of Education S. L. Nandakumar and members from Relief and Disaster Management Department, Deputy Commissioner of Imphal East and West, Security Forces, PHED, Water Resources, Health and Family Welfare, CAF and PWD and Power Department. General public may reach out to 923-3522-822 or 948-5280 419. 0385-244-0028 or 690-9525-819 for emergency assistance. Directorate of Environment and Climate Change, Government of Manipur initiates cleanup of Khurai Salantong in Imphal River amid flood crisis. In response to the prevailing severe flood situation in Imphal city caused by incessant rains, the Directorate of Environment and Climate Change has undertaken a major cleanup operation. This effort focuses on removing trapped plastic waste and debris from the Imphal River in Khurai Salantong area. The cleanup aims to alleviate blockages and improve water flow to mitigate flooding in the affected areas. The Directorate has been advocating against plastic pollution for years, emphasizing the significant role that proper waste management plays in preventing such crises. Pambai-led United National Liberation Front (UNLF) extended help to flood-affected people. Under the initiative of the outfit's Taubal District Secretary Liglangamba, outfit members helped flood-hit people of Ketrigao. A press note from the outfit appeals to relevant authorities to frame a long-lasting policy to combat such crises and also appeals to the public to protect environment and maintain proper drainage system in the state. India Meteorological Department's Meteorological Center in Imphal forecast rainfall over Manipur until July 9. Today, widespread rain is expected in Senapati and Ukhrul districts. For tomorrow, widespread rain is predicted in Tamenglong, Senapati, Ukhrul, Kamjong, Zirbam, None, Bishnupur, Thaubal, Kakching, Tengnopal, Chandil, Churachandpur and Frizol districts, with most places in Kangpokpi, Imphal West, Imphal East district also expected to receive rain. A yellow alert has been issued for heavy rain with thunder and lightning in some places in Senapati, Ukhrul, Kamjong, Zirbam, None, Tengnopal, Chandil and Frizol districts today. For tomorrow, orange alert has been issued for some places in Tengnopal, Tamenglong, Senapati, Ukhrul district, warning of heavy rain accompanied with thunder and lightning. As per a report from ICAR Agrometeorological Unit Lamphilpat, Manipur received 26 millimeters rainfall in the past 24 hours. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today addressed the Rajya Sabha, affirming the union government's ongoing efforts to restore peace in Manipur. The Prime Minister highlighted various measures and initiatives taken by the state and central governments to engage with all stakeholders and reduce violence in the state. Prime Minister Modi said constant efforts are being made to bring peace in Manipur in collaboration between the state and centre. Prime Minister Modi said Union Home Minister Amit Shah has stayed in the state for an extended period of time. He goes to the state frequently to talk to various groups to come to a peaceful conclusion. State and centre are worried about Manipur. Modi revealed that over 11,000 FIRs have been filed and more than 500 arrests have been made in connection with the crisis in the state. He noted that a decrease in violent incidents indicating a positive trend towards peace in Manipur. Prime Minister Modi also highlighted that inter-tribe atrocities is an extremely deep-rooted issue in Manipur, underscoring the complexity of the conflict. He urged the Congress party to stop politicizing the violence in Manipur. He warned that one day, people of Manipur will reject the Congress party. Prime Minister Modi highlighted that Congress put presence rule in Manipur 10 times under its government, but it did not happen under the BJP government. Prime Minister Modi also highlighted the centre's support during recent flood situations in Manipur, including the deployment of NDRF teams to assist in relief efforts. The Prime Minister's address came during the motion of thanks on the President's address today.
मणिपुर में लगातार हिंसा की घटनाएं कम होती जा रही। इसका मतलब शांति का आशा रखना, शांति पे भरोसा करना संभव हो रहा है। आज मणिपुर के अधिकांश हिस्सों में आम दिनों की तरह स्कूल चल रहे हैं, कॉलेज चल रहे हैं, दफ्तर और दूसरे संस्थान खुले रहे हैं। केंद्र और राज्य सरकार सभी से बातचीत करके शांति के लिए सौहार्द रास्ता खोलने के लिए लगातार प्रयास कर रही है। छोटे छोटे इकाइयों को जोड़ करके इन ताने बाने को गूंथना एक बहुत बड़ा काम है और शांतिपूर्ण तरीके से हो रहा है। मणिपुर में बाढ़ का भी संकट चल रहा है और केंद्र सरकार राज्य सरकार के साथ मिलकर के पूरा सहयोग कर रही है। राजनीति से ऊपर उठकर वहां की स्थिति को सामान्य बनाने में सहयोग करना चाहिए, ये हम सबका कर्तव्य है। जो भी तत्व मणिपुर की आग में घी डालने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, मैं उनसे आगाह करता हूं कि ये हरकतें बंद करें। एक समय आएगा मणिपुर ही उनको रिजेक्ट करने वाला है।
BJP Manipur Pradesh commended Lok Sabha MP Dr. Angomcha Bimola Koijam for raising the issues of the people of Manipur during the parliament session. However, the party expressed that it would have been more effective if Dr. Bimol had addressed the root causes of the prevailing unrest and violence in the state. Speaking to media at Thambal Shanglen in Imphal today, BJP spokesperson Ilangbam Johnson praised Dr. Bimol for his efforts but suggested that focusing on fundamental issues would have been more impactful. He highlighted key concerns such as preventing the influx of illegal immigrants from Myanmar, addressing the demographic threat, abrogating the suspension of operations pact between the government of India and Kuki militants, and implementing the National Register of Citizens (NRC) in Manipur. Johnson stressed that the MP should have mentioned all these vital points at the session. He also urged Dr. Bimol not to be overly emotional while presenting state issues in the House and called for the MP to provide constructive suggestions to the centre to help resolve the prevailing crisis in the state.
Manipur demographic threat si perception si masi visible chumnegi ekhoi olba khakta natte facts in document ta taraga leiraba adugumba wafam amani asigumna leiraba phibam masida aikhoina karigi damakta all Assam gi model da Manipur da su NRC gi implementation tawroidabano haibase aikoi honorable MP na akoi gi Congress ki mihut orega su Congress na NRC panba yade harega su Manipur miyam asi khanbira kanda Manipur miyam na pamli pamasi phongdok pira kanda NRC ki wafam madu House ki Parliament ki floor da thambira magati hen na mapung phapa adugumba speech ama oirangani haina khanjai.
Tensions flared in Imphal East district as Kuki militants allegedly launched an attack with bombs and bullets on Thamnapokpi, Sanasabi and Yangangpokpi villages amid the ongoing rain crisis yesterday. The incident reportedly occurred around 8:30 p.m., triggering a firefight that lasted until approximately 11 p.m. Personnel from the Indian Reserve Battalion, IRB, and Manipur Rifles, MR, deployed in the area retaliated against the attack. The exchange of gunfire lasted for about 2.5 hours. Fortunately, no casualties were reported during the incident. Villagers reported that militants positioned at Thamnapokpi, Chingthakaune, Phaimol and Tuichin Kuki villages opened fire towards them. Border Security Force personnel acted swiftly to contain the situation. However, there is also allegation that the Jat regiment confronted IRB and MR personnel for retaliating against the suspected militants' attack.
ये पुलिस पासने लाइरिबा खरा जिना बंकर दा तार छती पूरी बा इचिनी नाव खरा ना खुल हलुबगी जा रेजिमेंट लागा मुखोय दा थितन तौबगी मुखोय दा आइका येंगे कनाना नो नोंमै का पिजि हाइना मुखोय ने अखोय ना सी लान फामजि दा थवाय चांगना लान ngai ge सुमाइना अखोय प्रजा अखोय ने लावरक खो लाव खुदिमा अचा वसा खुदिमा ना मथमो वाय चांगना तागदबनि तारक दे मदु दा लखलक वायसन खुदिमा नसा नसा ना यागदबनि ngarang कुकी ना नोंमै का पा अबा मातुंग दा अखोय के पुलिस पासने लाइरिबा खरा जिना बंकर दा तार छती पूरी बा इचिनी नाव खरा ना खुल हलुबगी जा रेजिमेंट लागा मुखोय दा थितन तौबगी मुखोय दा आइका येंगे कनाना नो नोंमै का पिजि हाइना मुखोय ने एक्शन लौखटपगी असेंगबरा छेंगदबरा हाइबा रिपोर्ट लौबनि अखोयना मफम जि चांगजर इजिना
48-hour general strike called by the JSC formed against the killing of KIM Education Society founder T.H. Ibomcha, which began today at 6 a.m. affected normal life in Thawal district. Band supporters blocked the National Highway 102 Imphal More Road stretch from Wangbal to Arong Bridge, Athokpam. JSC convener Takhel Mayum Tomba warned that the JSC will launch statewide general strike if government failed to meet their demand to arrest his killers.
Puripan ki balla si chathar bhawa kari ko mata sakar ki mage degi koi hujik chenari ba koi na thamjari ba miyoi sing asi athum matamda phabi duna ain gi oi ba serak pidri bhawa koi pung nipan ki balla si bhawa da chathar bhakta ba targa di koi state ki thakta koi manipur kumbagi thakta koi balla si chathar jarkani kari ko ba da bhawa dokta ga di koi makhan makha kya gi khongjin section na ba koi jesi ki mage degi amadi khungang si gi leiba club organization amadi maira paibi iba wer sing loina koi balla si
Meanwhile, Kadangban Apunba Nupi Loop refutes claims made by the JSC against the killing of T.H. Ibomcha regarding the presence of members involved in his murder in Kadangban area. The association clarifies that no such groups or camps are present in Kadangban. Speaking at the Kadangban Part 2 Community Hall today, the association secretary Ilangbam Shanti Leima described the JSC's claims as baseless. She explained that people from various parts of the state had come to Kadangban to support locals during attacks by armed Kukis, and they have since left as the situation improved. Shanti added that despite the improved conditions, Maira Paibi women continue to safeguard the village. On behalf of Kadangban Apunba Maira Loop, Shanti Leima appealed for an end to abductions and ransom demands amid the ongoing crisis.
Irang thokpa lan thonglaba matam dadi mafam khuding maktagi volunteer singna akhoi kadang madala aga lan kapa mateng pangbiraba ngaktani irang asina nemthara matungda makoi loina magi hanagi lakwa mafam da hanaki ba ngaktani kuki ga nakna lairiba jaga amoina akhoi ahing nang thiltum basaba khangdana lairiba tanfam asida kamai tokdana khangabo ki laikitabo jagi jesina akhoi kadang mandas kem lai kholi amoi da farga smai pusan mani habirak pasidi ai yumpham yaugdabani masita sengna mai yajaningde tangai thungai gi damakta mi harpa mi phaba punba tawba habse ai isamaksu yajaningde masi tawsu tawbiganu tawsu tawhanjaningde adogi mahota akhoi masen posinaga kanda iramda masida thokliba asigumba lanpham mase karamaina thengnagadage haiborum da kok thada minar kanda akhoi masen changsin minaraga lalase mai pakna akhoi mem thengna minase matungdadi mafam matam maram chadana akhoi kadangbangi khungi ming palaga habibase habiganu.
Joint Action Committee, which was formed in connection with the deaths of truck driver Dolai Pabam Sahabuddin Elias Borjau, issues a stern warning to the state government, demanding action within 3 days against those responsible for the collapse of a newly built bridge. The incident, which occurred on June 30, resulted in the bridge falling into the Imphal River due to allegedly poor construction quality, leading to Sahabuddin's death. The JSC was formed today at a public meeting held at the deceased driver's residence in Mayang, Imphal, Yangbi. Speaking to media, JSC co-convener BM Salaudin stated that the JSC is demanding immediate action against the individuals responsible for the bridge collapse and comprehensive support for the bereaved family. The JSC has warned of launching agitations including a band if the government fails to address their demands within 3 days. Speaking to media, Joint Youth Development Committee Mayang Imphal Maitei Pangal President Chesam Achauba highlighted recurring errors during the bridge construction, suggesting a pattern of poor quality work. He urged the relevant department to take timely action to prevent further incidents.
Lairiba bridge asi maintain tawdabana thikadar sing amadi mari lainaba sing athuba matamda inquiry tawbiraga mari lainaba sing asi dandi pibiyo makhata ba wareptana numit humni gi manungda hairiba thabak sing asi mari lainaba singna tawruktaba taragadi akoi gi JSC asina akanba khongjang ban blockade amadi tawba yaba thabak khudingmak akoi akanba thabak tawrakani hairiba sigi daita akoi gi sarkarna Ubigadabani, Laikidraba, Borjao Hariba, Mahak asi, Yamna Waba, Imung Amo Oibanina, Mahaki, Sarkarna, Pifam Tokpa Adumba, Karapibi Naba, Akogi Jesigi Makaidegi, Hijeri.
Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on full honor, last rites of Lance the Father, Ikaida Taiba at Yangkulen, Senapati district. Keep watching Impact News.
Adom Kalengi Maisa Maragda. Ay humaga layba pambibra natraga asumna nungaine AC manungda relax tawraga adongi daily thabak tawba pambibra asumna relax oina thabak tawbininglabadi mezo hapta AC brand makhal suna leizare loan gi khudong chabasu leizagani akupa marol gi damak lengsan biraksi mezo haf kai sampat konjeng hazari lekai opposite Sangai Express.
Caesar Hospitals की 39 Foundation Day मरी लेना free OPD consultation camp अमा July की तारीख अमदगी Taret फाउपो पंगथोक जगदौरी मरी लेना investigations procedures medicine अमसुंग vaccination दा concession सु फंगबीगनी अकुपा मरोल Caesar Hospitals दगी खंबीबे यागनी.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. Last rites of Lance the Father Ikaida Taiba were conducted with full military honors in his birthplace, Yangkulen, Senapati district. Lance the Father Ikaida Taiba, who served in the Indian Army, lost his life on June 28 while on duty at the Daulat Baik Oldi DBO sector in Ladakh. He was swept away by a strong current while attempting to cross a T-72 tank. The ceremony was marked by solemn tributes and full military honors, reflecting the nation's gratitude for his sacrifice. Mention may be made that the incident also claimed the lives of 4 soldiers, including a junior commissioned officer, JCO. A man was found dead at Wangbal Canal in Thawal district this morning. The deceased is identified as 54-year-old Haikam Rajesh, son of late Haikam Biramangol from Lamding, Cherapur, Awang Laikai. According to family members, he is mentally unstable. He left home around 10 a.m. yesterday and was untraceable until this morning. A media workshop today focused on the 3 new criminal laws of India, Bharatiya Nyay Sanhita, Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita and Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam, which came into effect from July 1st. Press Information Bureau, PIB Regional Office Imphal, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting organized the workshop at Manipur Press Club. Speaking at the event, Director of PIB Imphal, Dr. Ingam Pame, highlighted the media's crucial role in disseminating information about these new laws to the public. SP Prosecution Manipur Haubam Sangamita shared insights on the practical implications of the new laws. President of Editors Guild of Manipur, Khogendra Khomdram, and President of All Manipur Working Journalists Union, Bijoy Kakching Tabam, also addressed the media fraternity.
The main aim of this workshop is to create or to facilitate and create an environment or an ecosystem where we all can come together, educating ourselves at the same time having a very fruitful interaction, creating awareness, particularly about the newly introduce 3 new criminal laws of the country.
World Media Council WMC refutes recent claims regarding its leadership and the formation of a separate group under the same name. WMC spokesperson Nabakishore Yumnam stated that Haigrujam Nabashyam, who resigned from WMC on March 24 this year, is no longer associated with the organization, and that Colonel Gokul Chandra has been appointed as the new chairman by the Central Executive Committee. Speaking to media, Nabakishore Yumnam said Haigrujam Nabashyam, along with associates Yengkhom Dhyan Kumar, Yambem Arun and Sarat Thangjam, has registered a new group under the same name. He added that the Imphal East Deputy Commissioner has cancelled the charitable trust established by this group. Nabakishore also informed that the Global Meitei Foundation, the parent body of WMC, held an extraordinary general meeting on June 10 in Guwahati and decided to take legal actions against Haigrujam Nabashyam and his associates for violating WMC's decorum. He also informed that the official website and email of WMC and all its social media handles are still under the custody of Haigrujam Nabashyam and Yambem Arun and hence no longer related to WMC. He informed that the new official website of WMC is www.worldmeitei.council.org and email ID is cec@worldmeitei.council.org. Zirbam MLA MD Achabuddin expresses his disappointment at the lack of suggestions or instructions from other MLAs and ministers regarding the ongoing communal violence in Zirbam district. He noted that even when ministers and MLAs visited the violence-hit district, he was not informed. During his visit to various relief camps in the district today, MLA Achabuddin highlighted his efforts to keep the state government updated on the crisis. The MLA said that he has been providing assistance to those affected by the violence and ensuring support even in his absence through his representatives. During the inspection, the MLA distributed monetary assistance to the relief camps. Zirbam MLA MD Achabuddin criticized recent remarks made by Mar Peace Forum, which blamed him for the ongoing communal violence in the district. He condemned the spreading of false information, labeling it as petty politics, and urged that it should be stopped immediately. He highlighted ongoing efforts to restore peace and harmony in the district, including the formation of a peace committee with representatives from all the communities. MLA Achabuddin stressed the importance of unity and collaborative efforts to bring back normalcy. The MLA urged the state government to expedite the process of allowing those currently sheltered in relief camps to return to their homes. He emphasized the urgent need for support to facilitate the swift and safe return of displaced individuals.
MLA lakte and waro presta kari the mayama hire. Aduna Aishu Amutang Laga Yange Kari, Igi meet Harakuda Lakpra Laktabra, Aduki Paulo of Lakpani, Aduawan Awatapa Hangban Lakpani, Auda Angambakara Igi site I told him. See the Yamutangashi over the Siam Young Besalu Habdo, Sarakagi site hability. Late Mantri Lakpama Lakpa on the government information late. Mantri Masala, Achawu meaning on the Kashahidi, Magia Pamba Lakpani. Migi Mam Hector Junction of Miro, of home you on the Haram. Adu I level the go, Equigi. Sarkar da aina paulo ina pibane hawban mitagi ngasi hawbada engon tadi adugi labs laite.
Spirometry tests will be conducted at RIMS Hospital every day between 10 a.m. till 1 p.m. According to a press note issued by RIMS Medical Superintendent, the test can be done by procuring a ticket costing 50 rupees. It also informed that inpatients will not be charged a single rupee for the test. Now the sports news. In today's group matches of Copa America 2024, Costa Rica defeated Paraguay, Brazil and Colombia ended in draw. Costa Rica defeated Paraguay 2-1 at Q2 Stadium. Francisco and Josimar Aloker scored the winning goals, while Raman Sosa scored the lone goal for the losing team. In another match at Levi Stadium, Brazil and Colombia ended in 1-1 draw. Rafinha scored one goal for Brazil and Colombia's goal was scored by Daniel Munoz. Quarter-final of the championship will start July 5 onwards, and final will be played on July 15. In today's group matches of the ongoing Euro Cup 2024, Turkey and Netherlands emerged victorious. Turkey defeated Austria 2-1 at Red Bull Arena, Leipzig. For the winners, Mary Demiral netted 2 goals, and for the losing team, Michael Grigoric netted 1 goal, while Netherlands beat Romania 3-0. Cody Gabko and Doniel Malen scored the winning goals. Quarter-final match of the championship would be played July 5 onwards, and the final match will be played on July 15. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Major breach of Imphal River at Oinam Tingel Singjamai and Idil River at Taret leading to significant flooding in various places. Breached rivers yet to be repaired. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addresses Manipur crisis in Rajya Sabha, says government making constant efforts to restore peace. State and centre engaging with all stakeholders. BJP Manipur spokesperson Ilangbam Johnson praises MP Bimol Akoijam for raising Manipur tragedy in parliament, but says focusing on root causes of crisis would have been more effective. And 48-hour general strike called by JSA against killing of THE Bomcha hits normal life in Thoubal district. JSA warns statewide strike if authorities fail to arrest his killers. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. Have a great evening and stay safe.
Awaba Fongdokchaba, Aikoi Kwaigi Irakta Tinbiramdana, Aikoi Kwaibulam Jinglam Takbirambatanatana, a Rising Knowledge Club Kuyathong Asigi, ex-president Amadi, founding member Oibiramba, Kuyathong Polem Leikai the